What's up everyone, we're here at Fabspeed today and we're going to be installing our competition carbon fiber air intake on this 997.1. So this is one of our most popular performance upgrades for the 997. Consists of a carbon fiber air intake tube. We got two dry cone style air filters, carbon fiber heat shield as well with a support bracket to go with it. This is really similar for the 997.1 and the 997.2 and turbo models. All right, so here's a little rundown of the tools you're going to need for the job. Obviously, you need assorted ratchets and extensions, a smaller set of Allen keys, T20 tamper-proof socket, an 8mm, some lithium grease for the O-ring for the mass airflow sensor. Obviously, power tools and flashlights make life easier, and some snips because we are going to be using a zip tie. So before we dig into this thing, we're going to take some preventative measures. A little bit of masking tape across the rear end will help. Let's go ahead and get the factory air box out of the car. We'll start with our mass airflow sensor. Disconnect that. A couple retainer clips here. Got a vacuum solenoid, disconnect that. Another retainer clip down there. We got our oil cap. And then we're gonna go ahead and actually lift the solenoid out. And disconnect our vacuum line. And yeah, we'll hit this 7mm hose clamp and the air box will flip right out. Now that we've got the factory air box out, we're going to start installing our support bracket. It can be a little close to this vacuum hose here. So what we're going to do is use an 8mm wrench on the E10 fastener and go ahead and move this hose a fraction to the right. Now we're going to install our bracket with our 4mm Allen fastener and 2 rubber washers. Gonna leave it a little loose for now for adjustability for lining it up with the heat shield. Now we're going to install our vacuum solenoid back in the vehicle. So we're going to disconnect this line here, leaving this open, and then we're going to reconnect this line here and use a zip tie to tie it up and secure it out of the way. Now we're going to go and swap over our mass airflow sensor to the new intake. It's held in by 2 T20 fasteners. The interesting about these is that they are tamper-proof, so they have a little nipple in the center, so you will need a specific socket. In a pinch, you could use vice grips, but the specific socket is recommended. We do supply new hardware. Now very, very carefully, we're going to rotate the mass airflow sensor back and forth and easily work it out. And very fragile. And considering these cars are getting older, they've been seated in there for a long time, but it should slide right out. Before we go ahead and install the mass airflow sensor, we're just going to take a dab of silicone-based lubricant and wipe it along the O-ring. It'll help preserve it and stop it from tearing during installation, and really just make it a lot easier too. Now installing our new hardware here for it. These are 3mm hex, and we're just going to torque these very gently. Moving on, we're going to install our well nuts into the body of the car. a little bit of soapy water helps make life a little easier. Now it's time to install our heat shield. We're going to be very careful putting this in. Move the oil cap out of the way. Work our way over. Clear that. Check our clearance with our bracket in the back. And then go ahead and get our Allen fasteners started by hand. So the well nuts. Now we're going to start to secure the heat shield to the bracket we installed earlier. Now with all the hardware for the heat shield attached, we can go and tighten it all down. You want to work your way around and sequentially tighten everything as you go. And at long last, we can finally install the carbon fiber intake. What I'm going to recommend is loosening all the 7mm, including for the cone filters, because we are going to be adjusting them. And yeah, we'll slide it right in. Now what we're going to do is take this cone filter here on the left, move that out, and the one on the right as well. Now that we've got everything where we want it, we can start to tighten down our clamps. We're going to do this by hand to make sure we don't do any damage to the carbon fiber. I always like to have my clamps nice and symmetrical for the sake of appearance. So yeah, we're just going to stitch them down by hand, and you really don't have to overdo it. So the last clamp I tightened here was the one connecting the throttle body to the intake itself. It is going to take some adjustment to make sure the carbon fiber clears the fan up here. So what I did was clocked it a little bit to the left and actually angled it down, and that gives ample room. You know, again, you got to work with the positions of the cones to make everything fit perfectly. But yeah, that's it. And that brings us to our final step. So we're going to go ahead, secure our oil cap, and then just plug in the last of the stuff. Our mass airflow sensor. Then reach back here and get our solenoid. And there you have it. That's how you install the Fabspeed 997 carbon fiber competition intake. Thanks for choosing Fabspeed, and we'll see you out there on the road.